Hello and welcome to the Ken Sealing Waterloo Region Museum. Today we are celebrating World Refugee Day. And today is really all about remembering the 70 million people around the world who are without a home. Whether it's for religious reasons, political reasons, or anything else that they cannot return to their homes. And this is our opportunity to support our global family. Now geographically, we might not be close to some of these people, but we can still make a difference. Locally, we have a number of organizations that work with refugees. This includes Reception House, the YMCA, KW Multicultural Center, and the Mennonite Central Committee, who work tirelessly to help refugees have a better life. Now, you can donate to those organizations financially, or you can make kits and donate in kind. If you saw Katie's video earlier this week at the Schneider House, you noticed she made a hygiene relief kit. And I bet you're wondering if you've made one of these kits before, or you're thinking of making one of these kits. Does it really make a difference? And I have a story I want to share with you about that. Lee Bang was a young girl who grew up in the country of Laos, which is located in Southeast Asia. She is part of a group of people called the Hmong. Now, the Hmong are an ethnic group of people who live in the northern region of Laos. During the American-Vietnam War, many of the Hmong people sided with the Americans. So when the Americans left and withdrew in the mid-70s, the Hmong became a hunted people by the new communist government. They were seen as the enemies. So Lee and her family were forced to leave their home. They were lucky enough to safely escape to Thailand, where they would spend 5 years in a refugee camp. Lee described the time in the camp as lonely, sad, and even thoughts of suicide. One day when she was walking through the refugee camp, she noticed a crowd of people gathered, and as she walked over, somebody handed her this bag. It was filled with paper, pencils, a ruler, and other school things. This instant changed her life and saved it, as she recalled. In the camp, she started to write songs and eventually letters for other refugees who were trying desperately to find their lost relatives. This bag was all she had when she immigrated to Canada in 1990. Lee was 17 years old when she arrived in Waterloo Region. As a new Canadian, she got involved with the local Mennonite community. While working with local youth, she wanted to encourage them to serve others. So the group volunteered to help out the MCC. This is when Lee made the connection as to where her bag came from. As she walked in the room where some volunteers were putting the bags together, she broke down in tears when she saw the bag. She said it was so overwhelmingly emotional because this was the moment she realized her bag came from here. When she was stuck and feeling in despair in the refugee camp, this bag was the hope that someone, somewhere in the world, cared about her. And in her own words, she called this bag a bag of gold. So however you choose to support refugees, know that what you do makes an impact. And thank you so much for supporting World Refugee Day.